Hello everyone and welcome back to Shadows of Doubt. We are continuing our 1 million crow challenge. I am freezing. I have a lot of things that I want to talk about really quick. I just finished editing the first two videos. And so first of all, since those videos, which I literally recorded yesterday, they updated the Babbler mod. Listen to this.
My name's Lillian Quarles. Nothing beats a starch.
So they made it so they text to speech instead of sounding like Animal Crossing villagers, and I don't love it. So we're going to change it back, but I loaded into the game and heard talking in the background and thought I was losing my mind. Also, I realized while editing the second video that we never really covered what the cipher was for the murder case. So I have this here. This is the crumpled paper that was there, and this was our killer. And there's no obvious like connection here. I forgot that I added the advanced ciphers mod. So there are two different types of ciphers, and this can also lead you to the place that they live instead of having their name or whatever. But this was actually an @bash cipher, which basically means that the alphabet was backwards. So A is Z, B is Y, C is X. So when you do it that way, this does read out to D skipper. They also have a rotation cipher, so basically it can rotate the letters so that, like, if the rotation is 5, A will be F, B will be G, etc., etc. So there are two different types of ciphers that we have to keep an eye out for when we are doing those cases. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that before we got up and going on this episode, because I never really covered it in the last one, and it actually took me a hot minute to figure out. I had to go into the config files and see what the heck was going on anyway, so a little tricky. But now that we know what's happening, it should be a little easier to deal with. Oh, this is terrifying.
I've had a problem taken on my
Oh no, she's talking over herself.
Second, 79 sometime between 1:45 p.m. and 5 p.m. Take a look around.
Okay. So it also distorts the phone voices from what I understand. So before we continue on to this, I'm going to exit the game, reset the config so that they go back to sounding like Animal Crossing people, because I kind of like that more, even though it's cool walking around and hearing people talk around me. It's not as fun. So I'm going to go ahead and fix that really quick. So I just changed the config, and there's actually 3 options now, and I didn't know which one was the right one, so this is what it sounds like now. Which is almost worse. Yeah, I don't love that. Okay, so I actually selected the other option. That also wasn't it. It seems like they added more variance to this option, so it always kind of sounds like this, because I don't know why actually. So let me know down in the comments if you'd rather hear them talk like with text-to-speech, or if you'd rather them sound like this. Anyway, in the meantime, we are going to go ahead and start this case. So we have a stolen piece of property, a prop gun from a movie. We're going to go to the apartment where it was stolen from and investigate. And it looks like the apartment building is right next to the city hall, so that's cool. Oh, that person sounded normal. Yeah, I want them all to sound like that. I wonder, maybe I can change the frequencies in the config file and try it that way. Okay, so I went ahead and changed the settings so that hopefully it'll just be like a higher pitch, like it is Animal Crossing basically. So let me know if you prefer the settings now, or if you want to hear the text-to-speech. I'm good either way. I just figured most people would want to hear it like this because it's kind of the most tolerable, I guess. It said that someone was coming to answer the door, but it doesn't actually appear that they are. And this is the house that I'm supposed to like go to check to see what was stolen. It's not like I'm arresting somebody. I don't feel like breaking in is the right answer. Oh. Hello. What took you 4 years to come and answer the door? Alright, it was taken from their bedroom. Must have been taken by someone I know. Nobody else would have known about it. It is very loud. Oh my goodness. Jesus, that was really loud. Also, that wasn't much different than what it was set to previously, so I don't know. Not sure if I can fix it. Okay, so who is this person? So they always say that they're writing down everything to be helpful, but I can never figure out exactly what information they give us. And I also don't know why this other person is in my case notes. Maybe it's someone else that lives here and they just wanted me to know that. Okay, here are their records. Yeah, so this person lives here too, so I guess they just wanted me to know that. So that I didn't think it was them, maybe? I'm not entirely sure. I've never had that happen before, so it's a little weird. Okay, so I assume this is the bedroom where it was taken from, though, so let's go ahead and start looking around for some fingerprints. Okay, so that's Eva. BG. Okay, and here's a fingerprint for David. So now we just need one more. There's a silenced gun here, so there's a start, I guess. I don't see anything in the apartment that's going to get me anywhere, so we're going to look for the address book like we did last time and start going through that. Okay, so this person has quite a few more listed people than the last one did. Little unfortunate, but it's a start. So first things first, I want to go to their place of work and check around there and see if there's more people and if the prop gun is hopefully just there, but I don't see that happening. And this is in Rothschild, which is good because there's quite a few contacts they know from Rothschild too, so hopefully we can hit several places while looking around here. They're speaking bars right now. Alright. No, I didn't actually want to buy anything, sorry. I forget that's the first dialogue option. What's your name? Eleanor Schultz. I feel like I know them already, actually. Okay, I need to survey the premises. Yes, give me a guest pass. And here's a conveniently placed note that tells me the office code. Will you quiet down? Jeez. Alright, into the back room. Alright, we can begin looking around. So, where's the light switch? Or a light switch? Oh, here we go. So first, I want to disable this camera. Because even though I'm allowed to be back here, I'm not allowed to steal their stuff, and I feel like we might do some of that. So now that the camera's disabled, we're going to go ahead and lockpick to the breaker box. And we're going to turn off the security system entirely because that turret could still go off on us. Okay, here is a sync disc, but it's one we already have. We have most of them, so here's $102 for, you know, to cover the guest pass. 113 too. Also, there is this sync disc for the Sugar Daddy. This is actually, like, the worst sync disc ever. It gives you, cola cravings that make it basically impossible to play this game normally. And here is a sync disc for Model Citizen. Is that one that I don't have yet? Yes, I actually don't have this one yet, so that is one of the ones that I needed. And now that I've robbed this place completely, I will go ahead and start collecting all of these names. Okay, so here are the 5 names I got from the employee records. And I want to go into the address book and start pulling those too. So this is Yi Jun, who is already there. Akachi, which is right there. Marco is not listed. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. And they live at 1102 Herring. And so these are in a different handwriting, so I believe these are the husband's contacts, which are supposedly less important, but I'm not 100% sure. Okay, so this is everyone from the address book that isn't listed as a coworker by the actual person who gave us the quest. That's a lot of names that we're gonna have to check. A little unfortunate, but I'm gonna stop by a sync clinic, install the sync disk that we got, and go to City Hall and go ahead and start searching those names. Okay, and we're gonna go ahead and take this for each time I read a unique book. The trash one kind of isn't as good as I thought it was the first time I took it. So hopefully this one's better. And we're gonna go ahead and upgrade our Starch brand ambassador, I think, just because. Actually, I think that I might just buy a few more upgrade vials while I'm here and go ahead and start upgrading a bunch of stuff. All right, so we have a few more upgrade vials. We're gonna go ahead and just max some stuff out. And actually, when you upgrade this one, it looks like you get the other configuration anyway. So we'll get some money for throwing things away and reading. The jump for this one is also up to 16 per book. Plus you get 150 for reading an entire series, which is kind of a lot. So everything is fully upgraded except for this one, which is just the one that if we end up in the hospital, we get fined less. And that isn't good because if we end up in the hospital, then we lost our run anyway. So we won't worry about that. And now we are only missing 3 sync discs. Of those 3 sync discs, one of them makes you taller or shorter, which I don't like. One is the sugar daddy, which I already told you isn't good. And the last one is the one that makes it so people stay knocked out longer. And that is a very important one. And for some reason, I cannot find it. I believe that one is actually called Infiltrator. Yeah, it looks like Infiltrator is the one I'm missing that I actually want. So if we see Infiltrator, we'll try and grab that one. I think that it was actually offered to us at one point and we just weren't able to get it because the case was unsolvable. And next we're gonna do the long and tedious task of looking all these people up so that we have their addresses. So don't wait around, I'll catch you guys later. Okay, so we have all of the names noted down and we actually got our first, or not our next murder case, but I'm not in a super hurry to get over there because, I mean, it takes time for the police to get in, do their thing of sitting around and doing nothing, and then getting out of our way. So we're going to continue with this one, and something I forgot about was actually going and checking to see if the neighbors saw anything, which could lead us in a very easy direction, hopefully. So we're going to go ahead and start with that. And I did pull all of the people's fingerprints, so if I'm lucky, maybe it'll be really easy to tell once we get that information. So we're hoping that the husband answers the door over here just to see if maybe he saw something and didn't tell the wife for some reason, because this game makes a lot of sense. And we're also going to wait for this person to open their door just to see if they also saw something. Oh, perfect, the husband. Have you seen any, heard anything unusual? No. And hello. What's your name? Have you seen or heard anything unusual? Nothing out of the ordinary? Okay, so I still have a guest pass here. I'm gonna look around a little bit more. Okay, I couldn't find anything else. So, oh wait, what about these? Size 13, I believe is Eva. Yeah. So one thing I did find strange is that this person popped up, and I think it's supposed to give you information on who stole it, but I could be wrong. Regardless, I think we're gonna go to their place of business and see if maybe they did take it just to be safe. It's the only lead I have besides starting to investigate literally everyone in their address book. All right, we are off to Rust Networks. Okay, and this is where they work. It's closed, it looks like. 4 lockpicks to get in, but there's a lot of people around right now, so it's not safe. If the street clears up, we'll try and get in, but we'll see what happens. Okay, it looks like the coast is clear, so we're gonna try this. We have to be very careful, though. Wait. I have the key. Why do I have the key? Okay, so we have a camera directly here. I'm just trying to remember when I came in here. I do not remember a time. That cruncher is on. So we're gonna wait for this to swivel. Use. It does not have the surveillance on here. So I might be able to go grab the chair really quick so that I can turn this off. Actually, I don't even see a reason to do that. I could just wait for this camera to turn and go through this door. And now I just have to wait for this one. Oh wait, I do remember this place actually. Or something very much like it, but if we have the key, it's probably this place. Get up on this chair, we're going to... Work with me here. Okay, sabotage the security camera. Alright, there's there's that one down. There's one more over there, but we're going to hold off on worrying about that. Oh, and here's all the employee details, so that's perfect. Okay, cool. All right, so we have all of that. We can do this, and it is 0039. Just kidding. It is 0036. Okay, so that's not the admin, but it is his. We can go ahead and sabotage this place really quick. All right, well, that other camera is off and facing away. We're gonna go ahead and come in here and just turn off the entire security system. And we want to try and get as many of these lockers open as we can. Am I actually able to like peek in here? No. And I have a note with the partner's passcode on there. 8053. I will take the sync disk. Eugen's password is 3381. Okay, that's one more locker open and nothing in here. Open up some drawers over here. Another sync disk upgrade. Jeez. Hey, remember your passcode this time. Count up from 4. Okay, and this is a real. Or a rehe. I don't know why I said a real. Alright, one more. Open. Empty. Here's a secret envelope. Oh, a diamond. Very good. Worth a lot of money. Let's see, if I come back here. I'm just gonna look around really quick. See what I see, do what I do. Ramon's password is 1979. And he is also empty. I have found so many sync disk upgrade vials here. It's actually insane. We're also making sure to pull open all of the drawers that we can, just to make sure it's not there. Oh, a sync disk? Which one is this? Starch brand ambassador. Okay, we don't need that. Okay, so I can't find... We need to find Easterling, Perez, and Kovalenko. Or Kovachenko. Pardon my pronunciation. I know that I did it all wrong. Okay, Jade Easterling does not have a note with their password on there. Oh, but it is here. 2324. I don't know why it makes you type it in. It doesn't require that from anything else. And we do have 2 code breakers and an almost full inventory, so I'm just going to use the last 2 code breakers on these last 2 people. And these last 4 lockers are empty. They don't contain anything. Alright, so we are in the reception area now. We're just going to check around here a little bit. Ooh, diamond. Look in their break room. They have a diamond laying around in the break room, so that's good for me specifically. The door passcode is 4090, which means so is the admin thing, but we're not going to worry about that. Okay, as you can see, I've pulled open every drawer here. I've done everything I can in this building, so it is definitely not here. And all of that sadly means that I have to start looking at these people. So I think the smartest way to do this would be to start with people that live in he projects, because we can also ask them if they've seen anything, and if they have, maybe that will help lead me in the right direction. Okay, so here is actually the person that lived across from them, and they didn't see anything, so we won't worry about that right now. Actually, most of these don't live in the same building as opposed to last time when they pretty much all did. This person lives at 601 Rothschild, and actually our murder also took place at 602 Rothschild, which is also the building I live in. So I think that we are going to go ahead and head there. In theory, if the next door neighbor saw anything suspicious, it could matter to either of our cases, which I'm not sure if I prefer or not, but it is something to go on. I just realized that we took all those upgrade vials, but I actually don't need them because I just maxed everything out. So we have 2 or 3 that are not helpful to us. But we have to go to a pawn shop anyway to sell those diamonds, so we'll sell those while we're there. It does make me a little sad that we can sell those upgrade vials for 50 bucks when they cost 1,000 and I just paid for all of them. But what can you do, I guess? I'll just go to my apartment and store these for now. Okay, so this police officer does it's just not looking at us. So we will come in here. Oh, it's a love case. Finley. I can't read that. All right, we're gonna grab this guy's prints really quick. Inspect. Search. They were stabbed. And we will take a look around and see who this person is. They are Finley Noel. Which does make sense, because that is the name up here. So Finley plus J forever, I think is what it's supposed to say. Okay, so they were being stalked, for sure. Let's open this up. So Finley Noel. And they lived with, oh wait, no. Actually, it looks like, oh, I got your notes, sorry, but I can't hand over surveillance footage to anyone who asks. Oh, it's a bunch of things like that. Oh man, this guy asked for all kinds of help and he just was not getting it. Look at all these notes. Damn. Oh, here we go. Wednesday, outside Vulture Express for 3 blocks. Skinny, tall, long. Definitely same person. Tuesday, nothing. Monday, outside work for 2 blocks. Skinny, adult, I think. So there's skinny, tall. I don't know what long means, but... I mean, they were notating everything. He's got notes all over the kitchen. Oh, there's his password, 1769. Okay, nothing in there. Alright, so... yeah, he was definitely being stalked. Unfortunate. So the person's name also starts with J. We have to remember that. Or maybe that's a T, actually, and I think it's a T, and it just happens to cut into this. I'll check the newspaper just to be sure. Alright, we're gonna knock on all these doors really quick. This is actually who I really want to talk to. Talk to, what's your name? Faith Burns. Have you seen or heard anything unusual? No? Okay. Talk to, what's your name? A shifty character about. They had long gray hair. Oh, I bet that's what long was supposed to be. Okay. Long gray hair. Tall, adult, skinny. That's all the information we have. Who was the person that also lived in this building? 601, so it's whoever lives with them. Can I come take a look around? Oh, perfect, okay. So we are going to want to look for their passcode and open up this safe right here. I also have a key for the place now. I always wonder how I get these keys, but I just find them lying about. Like, maybe I shouldn't be so surprised when that comes up. 0820. Okay, it's not their password. 0048. Nothing there. Okay, so there is no prop gun here, which means I think that we can cross this person off for now. But we can go ahead and consider Ebba off our list. We are not, if we can't find it by going through these people's houses, we are not going to each of their workplaces. We're just going to drop the case. All right, let's go to the surveillance cameras. We're going to look and see if we can find any people with long gray hair that are tall and skinny, which honestly, it's a lot to work with considering their cameras. And their time of death was between 3 and 4:30. So we will look before then. Here we go. An adult, long gray hair, skinny, tall. Looks like this might be them. Unfortunately, that leaves me not much to work with. I did forget to take prints though, so we will go back up and do that really quick, and maybe that'll help us out. Okay, so we have the fingerprints of Charmaine Powers. I don't know who that is. Fingerprint type CC. Just Gonna back in here really quick. Oh, Charmaine Powers is the enforcer. They're the police officer. Okay, so CC is definitely the fingerprints for the person that we are trying to find. And their first initial is J, so actually it might not be that hard to figure out. Or wait, no, it was T actually. That's right. I have to check the newspaper to confirm that, but I think that is right. Alright, we'll go ahead and get us one of these. And let's see, it said Finley and T forever. So we're looking for someone with the T name, with long gray hair, skinny, tall. Honestly, a lot to work with. In fact, we could do the same trick as last time where we went through the address book and looked at everyone with the T name. Okay, we were looking pretty good until we got to the S's, but we have about 15 to 20 names. So I'm gonna just start looking them up, and if we get CC, then we know who our killer is. Oh, here we go. And they are the person that was on the camera. So Tinaye Guadabi is our killer. Unfortunately, none of that helped us solve our missing prop gun case. So we're a little bit lost there. Oh, this Emporium is open. We can actually sell a bunch of stuff. No, it doesn't look open, but it says it's open. Maybe on our way out, we'll try again. All right, and we are here. All right, and here they are. Hello. They have cyber arms. We're gonna keep trying to get in for money. Okay, they really don't want to. Alright, is there anyone else in here? Doesn't appear so, so we are going to go ahead and handcuff them. And let's talk to them really quick. Yeah, stop saying what you're saying. Okay. I'm arresting you on suspicion of murder. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. It sounds like they did it. Why did you commit murder? For love, now we'll always be together. That's not true, they're dead. Okay. So they're arrested, and we just need to find the murder weapon, open up their safe. Not a murder weapon, but I will go ahead and take that diamond. Come in here and get their records. Okay, so we were looking for a slashing weapon. It could be this box cutter, but less likely. I think we're looking for some kind of sword or something. Usually it's something crazy like that. And also sometimes it's impossible to figure out what it was. Oh, speaking of swords, I think I found it. So we will call that the murder weapon. If it's not, then it is what it is. And they are arrested, so we're gonna go ahead and plot to turn this in. Alright, have fun in jail. Alright, this case has been handed in. We are gonna wait for results. And while we're waiting for results, I think that is going to be the end of this video. So thanks for watching. We did get that murderer correct and got all of the extra things. So that is excellent. Next time we are going to try and finish this prop gun quest. I'm gonna try and do some footwork while waiting for the next video, just to see if maybe I can shorten it up a little bit. But if I can't, then I will go ahead and just close the case, because it seems like it's borderline impossible. So anyway, thanks for watching. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Come hang out with us on Twitch, and I will see you all next time. Peace.